morning, class. How are you today? I'm glad to hear that. So, do you want exercises or activity before we go to our new lesson for today? Okay. I have here some illustration of pizza. I will call a pupil to answer this illustration by picking a number inside this box. You will pass this box by using a music, and if the music is being stopped and the box is on your hand, you will pick a number inside there. Did you understand, class? Okay, you may now start. I will. Okay, this illustration represents a number that you may answer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, number 1, come here in front and answer this number 1 illustration. What is your answer? Very good. It is 1/6. Number 2, what is your answer? Correct. It is 2/6. And number 3? Excellent. It is 3/6. Next is number 4. Correct. It is 4/6. And number 5, it is 5/6. And number 6 is, okay, 6/6 or 1 whole. Now, based on your activity, okay, again, let's give yourselves a very good clap. Okay, based on your activity that you do, what did you notice, class? Very good. Okay, another one. Okay, excellent. So before we start to our new lesson, have you any idea what is our lesson for today? Anyone who can answer? Very good. Another one? Okay, very close to your answer in our lesson for today. Our lesson for today is all about addition and subtraction of similar fractions. On our previous lesson, we discussed about fraction. So anyone who will know what fraction is? Very good. Another one? Excellent. So fraction is a part of a whole. It represents one or more equal part of a whole object. So I have here an example of a fraction. Okay, it is a pizza again. So I have here one whole pizza. So it is a one whole pizza. So if we divided this pizza in 4 equal parts, it means it is 3/4. And then, so the 3, it is our numerator. And the 4, it is our denominator. So did you understand what fraction is? Okay, very good. Now, we will go into our lesson for today, the addition and subtraction of similar fraction. So anyone on the class, what a similar fraction is? Anyone will know? Yes? Okay, very good. Another one? Excellent. Similar fraction have the same denominator. So it is like, okay, this the example. We have 3/8, 2/8, 1 over 8 and 7 over 8. So I have here example 2. 1 over 5 plus 2 over 5. So the operation that we use is, first is addition, and later we will discuss about subtraction of similar fractions. Okay, so how do we solve this? So I have here an illustration that you will understand this example. So 1 over 5. So 5 is the circle is divided into 5. Okay, we shade the one part 2 over 5. Again, the circle is divided into 5. We shade the two parts of, or 2 fifths in a fraction. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. And then copy the common denominator, 3 over 5. So if there in the illustration, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 over 5. So how about if there is no illustration? How about there is a number or a fraction in this fraction? So we have a steps to follow on how to solve these similar fractions. Since 3 over 5 is our answer in the illustration of 1 over 5 plus 2 over 5. So the first step to do is add or subtract the numerator. So we will add this numerator. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. And step 2 is copy the common denominator. So we will copy the common denominator is 5. And step 3, simplify or reduce the answer to lowest term if possible. So since 3 over 5 is in the simplest form, it is the answer. Okay, did you understand, class? Okay, another example we have 1 over 8 plus 3 over 8. Okay. So the first step to do is add or subtract the numerators. Okay, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. And step 2 is copy the common denominator. So we'll copy the 8 here. So step 3 is simplify or reduce the answer to lowest term if possible. So how do we simplify or how do we reduce this answer in simplest form? So let's have a quick review. So we are going to get the GCF or the greatest common factor of this of 4 over 8. So can you give what is the GCF of 4? Anyone from the class? Okay, very good. It's 1, another 4, another 2. Okay, for the 8, what is the GCF of 8? We have 1, 2. Okay, very good. Another 4 and 8. Okay. So what is the greatest common factor of 4 and 8? Very good. It is the 4. So we can divide the numerator and the denominator by 4. 4 divide 4 is equal to 1, and 8 divide 4 is equal to 2. Therefore, our answer is 1 over 2. So, class, this is the lowest term. Okay, did you understand, class? Okay. Okay, of the flowers are sunflowers, while 3 over 8 are daisies. So how many of the flowers are sunflowers and daisies? Study this picture, okay? So I have here a question in that problem. What fractional part of sunflower? Anyone? Very good, it is 2 over 8. How about the question number 2? What fractional part of daisies? Very good, it is 3 over 8. Again class, we will use the operation to be used is addition. And question number 3 is what is asked in the problem? Very good, the how and basis. So anyone who can solve this problem by following this step. Okay, step 1. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay, very good. And next, step 2, copy the common denominator. Anyone who can answer? Yes, Jaylene. Answer is 8. Okay, very good. And step 3 is simplify or reduce the answer to lowest term if possible. Anyone who can simplify or yes? Okay, very good. So 5 over 8 is in the lowest term because 5 and 8 have no common factor than 1. Very good. Another problem is to study this picture again. So, mother brought home a buko pie as pasalubong for Tonyo and Maria. She cut it into 8. Tonyo ate 3 slices of buko pie while Maria ate 2 slices. So, what is the total fractional part of the buko pie Tonyo and Maria ate? So, this is the question. What fractional part did Tonyo eat? Anyone? Very good. It is 3 over 8 or 3 slices of buko pie. While number 2 is what fractional part did Maria eat? Very good. It is 2 over 8 or 2 slices of buko pie. And number 3, what is asked in the problem? Very good. Buko pie, Antonio and Maria ate. Okay, anyone who can answer this by following this step? So, anyone? Yes? Next is copy the common denominator. Anyone? Very good. Then, simplify or reduce the answer into lowest term if possible. Anyone? Okay. Class, why did not we reduce the lowest term in this answer? Very good, because there have no one common factor than 1. Very good. So this problem, in the sum of 3 over 8 and 2 over 8 is represents in models below, like this. So, again, the Tonyo eats 3 slices of buko pie. So, in this illustration or this representation, in the number line, we show that Tonyo ate 3 over 8. So, we will point this 3 over 8. And next, Maria ate 2 over 8 of buko pie. So we will point it again. So therefore, the sum of the Maria and Tonyo that they eat the buko pie is 5 over 8. So it is the same in the number 9. Okay. How about in the graphic illustrations? So Tonyo eat 3 slices of buko pie. So we shade the 3 parts of this first illustration, okay? And while Maria ate 2 slices of buko pie, so we shade it 2 parts of this illustration. Now, for you to answer this, for the same answer in the same illustration, we will, okay, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So we will transfer the shaded part, or we will transfer this 3 plus 2 in this illustration, okay? So the answer is 5 over 8. So it is the same in the illustration or the number line that we do. It's the same answer. So in the step 3, we said that simplify or reduce the answer in lowest term. So 5 over 8 is the 5 and 8 is in a simplest form is because there have no common factor than 1. Okay. So another exercise, you will answer this. Rectangle. A whole rectangle. We divide it into 8 equal parts. What is our denominator? Anyone? Yes, it is 8 because the rectangle is divided into 8 equal parts. Then anyone from the class shade this rectangle in the 4/4 or 4 parts of the rectangle. Anyone? Now that you shaded the 4 parts of the rectangle, what is our numerator? Correct, it is 4. 4 will be our numerator because it represents how many parts does a whole or does a rectangle is shaded. And next, another, I have here a whole rectangle again. Okay, class, I will divide it into 8 equal parts again. Well, in 8 equal parts, what is the numerator of this whole rectangle? Very good, it is 8. Now, anyone from the class, shade this rectangle in a 3 equal parts. Okay, shade the 3 parts of this rectangle. Okay, so what is our numerator when you shade the 3 parts of this rectangle? It is 3. Okay, very good. So the operation that we use is addition. Okay, class, answer this by following this step, if possible. Anyone from the class who can simplify this answer in lowest term. But we reduce this answer. Let us check. 4 common denominator is 8. Okay. So what is the 7 over 8 in simplest form? Okay, anyone who can answer? No? Another? Very good, because 7 and 8 have no common factor than 1. Very good. Now, did you understand what the addition of similar fraction is? Very good. Now, let us solve, or let us proceed to the subtraction of similar fraction. We have 3 over 4 minus 1 over 4. Again, we will follow this step to answer this similar fraction. Okay, step 1 is add or subtract the numerators. 3 minus 1 is 2. Then next is copy the common denominator, which is the 4. Then next is simplify or reduce the answer to lowest term if possible. So 2 over 4. Do you think this is a simplest or this simplest? 2. Okay, we divide the numerator and denominator by 2. So 2 divided 2 is equal to 1, and 4 divided 2 is equal to 2. Therefore, our answer is in the lowest term, which is 1 over half. Did you understand? Okay, another example we have. Let's check your answer. 6 minus 4 is equal to 2, and the denominator is 10, so we will copy this denominator. So class, 2 over 10 is in the simplest form or in the lowest term? No. Okay, what is the GCF of 2 and 10? Anyone? Is 2. Okay, very good. So 2 divided 2 is equal to 1, and 10 divided 2 is equal to 5. So therefore, our answer is 1 over 5. Did you understand, class? So, I have here a graphic illustration. Here, a whole circle. If I divide, we divide it into 7 equal parts. I divide it into 7 equal parts. What is the denominator of this circle? Anyone? Is 7. Because 7 represents the whole circle is divided into. Now, anyone from the class, shade the... Okay. So, if the 5 parts of this circle is shaded, what is our numerator? It is 5. Next, what is the denominator of this circle? Anyone? Very good, it is 7. 7 will be our denominator because 7 is, the whole circle is divided into 7 equal parts. Now, anyone from the class, shade this circle into two equal parts. Anyone? Okay, very good. So, if the 2 parts of this circle is shaded, what will be our numerator? Very good. It is 2. So, okay, the operation to be used is subtraction. Okay, anyone from the class try to solve this by following these steps? Okay, 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Next is copy the common denominator, which is the 7. So, the step 3 is simplify or reduce the answer to lowest term, if possible. Okay, anyone from the class? Simplify or reduce this answer. Anyone? Okay, very good. 3 over 7 is have no common factor than 1. Very good. Now, did you understand what subtraction of similar is? Now, if you understand our lesson, I have here a fun learning materials that you need to answer, that I will know if you understand our lesson. I have here a roulette. This roulette comes in different graphic illustration. We have subtraction, and we have in the back is in the addition. So we will first, again, anyone, what is roulette? Okay, did you know how to work this roulette? Okay, so you will spin this, and then if it stops and the graph up, you will answer this illustration. Did you get, class? Okay. So I will call a pupil to answer this. For volunteer, who will the first spin that roulette? Okay. Please answer in the board. Who wants to spin next? Roulette. Let's check your answer. Now, let's proceed to the subtraction of similar fraction. Okay, anyone who can spin this? So this is the illustration. You will answer. Okay, let's spin. Okay, let's check your answers now. Did you understand, class? Okay, now let us proceed to your activity now. Activity: find the sum and difference of this similar fraction and express your answer in lowest term. You may now start to answer. All done? Very good. Let's check your answer. Who got 10? Very good. 9. Nice one. 8. Okay. Now let us proceed to your second activity. Action is find the sum or the difference. Shade using your crayons to show the answer. You may now start. Are you done? Okay, let us check your answer. Who got 8? Very good. 6. Let's try. Now, pass your worksheet forward. I will record it later. And for your third activity, you have a group activity. So I will group you into 4 to answer this situation. So answer the following situations or problems and then choose a leader to explain your answers on the board using problem-solving method. So you will use this step to solve the similar. All done? Okay, very good. All of groups have the same score. Okay, give yourself a good job clap. Anyone from the class who will share the understanding about this lesson for today? Anyone? Very good. Another one. Excellent. Another one. Correct. So let's let's remember this. In adding and subtracting similar fractions, simplify, add, or subtract the numerators and copy the common denominator as the denominator of the answer. So reduce your answer in simplest form. So here are the steps to be guided. Step 1 is add or subtract. Add or subtract the numerators. And next is copy the common denominator. And the step 3 is simplify or reduce your answer in lowest term if possible. So let's go now. So did you understand class our lesson? Okay, very good. Let's go now to your quiz. Worksheet to answer your quiz. Okay, you may now start. All done? Okay, let's pass your paper forward. Then I will check it later. So, this is your assignment. So, you may now copy this on your math notebook. All done? Okay. Did you understand our lesson? Okay. Now, I'm glad that you have learned in our lesson. So, this is our lesson for today and see you tomorrow, class. Goodbye.